Okay, so we're back. We're gonna make another tasty dish. I wanted also to make a main course, so I asked Joanne to come up with something, and basically she recommended we make a raw pasta marinara.
Which is actually quite simple. It takes less than 5 minutes to make, and it's delicious and highly nutritious.
So what we did is we actually grated some zucchini, and that's gonna be our pasta, essentially.
Yeah, what you want to do with the actual zucchini is once you grate it either with a mandolin or any type of grater, there's actually some fancy machines out there called the spiruli. You actually attach the zucchini and you twist and turn and it makes a whole bunch of different shapes of pasta.
I didn't have one of those here though.
Yeah, well, you can actually find them on internet. They're everywhere actually. And
so if I throw this on the ceiling, if it sticks, it's cooked?
the pasta's al dente.
Just kidding.
It's ready for you.
It's raw.
What I like to actually do is keep it at room temperature, Julie, because it's a raw dish. We don't want the vegetables to be cold. So I'll take them out a couple of hours before, and I'll just leave it on the table or to the side and actually let it get to room temperature. And then after we grate it, I put a little bit of olive oil. This would allow the water to come out, so the noodles become really soft, almost like a real pasta.
What kind of olive oil do you use?
So a extra virgin olive oil, cold press for sure. You always want to go for organic, and you always want to go for cold press. The least filter system as possible, so you can actually extract and get all the nutrients from the olive oil, which is beneficial for your tissues, your organs, your glands. It's very important to get good fats into your diet every single day, as you know.
Yeah, so those no-fat diets, not good.
Not gonna do.
Exactly.
So you want to incorporate olive oils, fresh coconut oils as well, extra virgin coconut oil and stuff like that. So
perfect. So our pasta's basically done.
Yeah,
just the zucchini and then the olive oil.
This has been sitting here for about an hour so far. You can actually leave it for about 3 or 4 hours if you want, and if you're really hungry, you can eat it right away. Your choice.
Sample as you go.
So we're gonna put it aside, and we're gonna make a fresh marinara sauce right now.
Perfect.
And the ingredients are simple. There's about 5 or 6 different ingredients. You can add a whole bunch of different spices depending on what you like actually yourself. And we're
so
gonna
we have just sort of typical Italian spices too,
absolutely,
right?
yes. We're gonna put in about 2 cups of fresh tomatoes, organic. Now this is a powerful blender, so you can actually just throw in all the vegetables in one shot and not have to worry about breaking it down. If you have a regular blender at home, word of advice, just cut it into smaller pieces. That way it's easier on your machine, and your machine's gonna last for a while. Here I have 1 cup of sun-dried, organic sun-dried tomatoes.
I love sun-dried tomatoes. So all of it?
Yep.
You said a cup and a half, was it?
A cup.
Okay, perfect. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna put up all the recipes on my blog. So go to lfactor.com/WordPress and you'll find all of them there.
Absolutely. We're using olive oil right here. It's about a quarter to a half a cup of olive oil. Some fresh onions that I cut up about 2 tablespoons. Onions and garlic and spices. Most of the time it's to your taste and to your flavor, but
we love onions and garlic.
If you don't like onions, you don't have to put onions. And I love the garlics.
It's just the spice that I had to take it a little easy on. So I can put all this in?
Absolutely. Okay. That's 2 tablespoons of fresh onion. And I have 2 cloves of garlic here.
Notice how they're whole too, so I guess since this is a powerful blender, it's not going to work.
For sure, Jules, what I love to do actually is add in a couple of fresh medjool dates. They're really soft and juicy and sweet, and it gives a little bit of hint of sweetness to your pasta sauce.
Cut a little bit of the acidity, I guess,
and it cuts some of the acidity from the tomatoes. So we'll add in 2 fresh dates. You can add in 3 or 4 to your taste. And then to spice it up and give it a little zing, which is actually really good for the circulatory system and cleansing out the body at the same time while you're eating your pasta.
That spicy foods also increase your metabolism?
Absolutely. So you want to go for a cayenne pepper. So cayenne is literally to your taste, and you probably want to start off with about a quarter of a teaspoon before adding.
Should have seen how much I had originally put in this bowl. She almost had a heart attack.
And then we're gonna add in about half a cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice.
Organic lemons, of course.
Yes. And then a little bit of a product that I have here. It's called nama shoyu. It's a raw fermented soy based product.
How do you spell shoyu?
Shoyu. Nama shoyu. NAMASHOYU. You can actually get it into any of your health food stores. It's a lot more high in nutrients compared to any tamari or soy sauce that's out there. It's in its raw original form, full of enzymes, full of minerals. So the goal here is that every ingredient that you're putting into your meal can actually give some life and nourishment to the body, and that it's 100% body friendly and delicious at the same time. So what we're going to do is, you can actually add in some fresh spices, but I do have here raw, organic, dried Italian seasoning spices. You can add to your taste, I'd say about a tablespoon to a teaspoon. There you go.
That's
Perfect.
good.
Throw it in, turn on the blender, and we're ready to rock.
Let's put the lid on before we turn on the blender.
Absolutely.
I've been known to create a few explosions in the kitchen. Made a potage the other night. Yeah. Burnt myself. That was fun. Okay, here we go. I was wondering what we were going to use this for. I saw it sitting there a while ago.
Plunger. What could we be using a plunger for?
Let's not go there.
So, here you go, Jules. Go ahead. Give yourself
Ooh, okay.
Get up. Tell me what you think. What possibly could be missing in that? Would you like more sweetness, more salt? What's great about this is that you actually get to taste it, and then if you're missing some specific taste that you'd like, maybe more sweetness, maybe more salt, maybe more pepper, then you just add it in. You can blend it again or just do it by hand. And
I think this is great.
Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the pasta that we had prepared earlier, put it on a plate, throw on some fresh sauce, and we're ready to rock and roll.
We just need one plate here?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
So you can grab some of your pasta. It's great working with the hands.
No,
Very therapeutic.
I grabbed the fork, but hey, use your hands.
Absolutely.
All of it?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. We'll prepare it for our lunch.
There you go.
You can fancy it up, make it as pretty as you want, put a hole in it. Now you need a spoon and just, you can either pour it on or
I want to pour it on.
She's pouring it on.
I'm pouring it on.
Pour that fresh sauce on.
This really does look like pasta. I love it. That's good.
Perfect. And then you can actually put on a little bit of parsley. Give it a little bit of a presentation, make it look pretty.
And now you recommended also Himalayan salt.
Yes.
Table salt. How is this different from sea salts or some of the other ones that they recommend?
Himalayan sea salt is a salt that's actually from the Himalayas, that is in its raw form from the mountains and the rocks, and it's full of minerals. Very important to get organic sodium in the system to flush the toxins and the poisons out of the body every day.
Because we keep saying cut out salt, cut out salt.
For sure.
But this is one that we want to...
For sure. Table salts are extremely toxic and poison. It's almost a product that not even an animal would consider even eating. So please cut out the table salt, bring in either a sea salt or a Celtic sea salt is one of the best sea salts that you can get if you're going to go with a sea salt, or a Himalayan salt, which is probably one of the best salts on the market. This comes in actually white or a pink version. You can actually get it, Jules, in rocks. And there's a specific machine that you can do to grind it down actually and turn it into a salt. But this way's a lot faster, quicker, and easier, and you can get it at any health food store around your house.
Perfect.
So
should we add a little?
Dig in.
Do we already add this into this?
You can add some if you like, absolutely. Put
Let's
it on your hand.
try a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I haven't tried this salt yet. I'm so excited to eat salt. My God, who would have thought? Are you ready?
Yep.
Fork?
Fork.
Do you need a spoon?
No.
All right.
Fork. Let's
Give it a go.
You can actually take 2 forks and mix it all up and present it however you like. And see, if you notice the pasta's a little bit firm, Julie. If you let it sit for a little bit longer, it'll become soft like regular pasta and totally wonderful. How delicious. Tell everybody how delicious that is. Would you actually make this again for yourself?
Absolutely. And that took us what, like 4 or 5 minutes?
You saw how fast it was. A couple of ingredients, throw it into your at-home blender, ready to go. This is actually really good on quinoa as well, if you do sprouted quinoa and stuff like that. Yeah.
Excellent.
So
try it, guys.
Time to dig in.
That's it.
Thanks a lot. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.